Hey there, back again. Okay, this is starting to really piss me off now. I've honestly, I've seen in Carmarthen where I live, essentially signs with spray painted on them. You know, Cymru am byth, coronavirus a myth, which translates to essentially Wales forever and coronavirus a myth. So, you know what I mean, right? And I know people who have lost loved ones from coronavirus. And what do they expect, right? Do they think that, over 50,000 people around the world just fucking vanished? You know, and people, Level Earth Observer, in this, for example, right? Level Earth Observer claims in another video of his that medium to small businesses are just being affected. Rubbish. Do you not understand how, airlines are being affected by this? You know how much money they're losing? McDonald's. I know McDonald's is a fast food chain, right? But they're a massive company. Do you not understand how much money they're currently losing at this present minute? The American economy is on its ass at this present minute. Major, food outlets and shopping centres are closed. You really think what is the they in, as they always say, the Freemasons doing? What is this all for? What are they hiding? What, you think they're transporting bloody nuclear weapons by freight train whilst we're all hiding inside or something? Is this really what you're going with here? And I'm not getting into the fucking G5 thing because that's just mind-blowingly dumb. Right? People say, oh, it isn't as bad as flu yet. So? You mean, yeah, just because in a space of a short time it hasn't killed as many as flu. Yeah, but flu doesn't tend to kill over 50,000 people in the course of about 4 months. And the simple fact of the matter is, regardless of the fact that it isn't at worse, we're not just going to allow it to become worse and then do something about it. Our goal is to prevent it from having the death rate that flu had. It's just the fact is we don't have a vaccine for it. And I'm not getting into anti-vaxxers because, again, that stuff's just dumb. Right? Now, this chap here has honestly suggested, it's mind-blowing to me, is that they dive essentially straight into the deep end to what they think is going on. Whatever narrative they want, whatever narrative they want to see, that's it. That's what's happening, right? So he's claimed that in this sort of video that he's seen a mannequin, right? Which, yes, it obviously is. Now, it's quite clearly, they're not trying to hide that this is a mannequin, are they? Right? Now, what don't you really... so what is? He's claiming that this is a mannequin and this is them faking the news, which, why would they need a mannequin for that? They could have easily got just a real person for that, couldn't they? I mean, come on, be serious here. Right? Did the notion of the fact that this is most likely just a training simulation to help the, untrained staff that aren't used to this sort of thing to apply and then use and then monitor the air ventilators and all this sort of stuff. Just give them a little bit of training, in the NHS now, thousands of retired and sort of people who have left the NHS are now coming back to work, so they might need training on this apparatus and to learn how to use it. Did this entire concept completely slip your mind? Why do you flat earthers have to dive head first into the most illogical fact that you can think of? You only see what you bloody want to see. And this is winding me up right now. Is that, did any other possibilities cross your mind before you went, yeah, this is them, this is the conspiracy, done, buff. This is them getting sloppy, I think he mentions in this video. I mean, good grief. I can't take this. Good God. Oh, it's the level of dumb. Let's just see if I can cheer myself up for a second. Let's type in here now. Hans Wermatt. Let's type Hans Wermatt and see what he's come up with nowadays. Corona hoax prove flat Earth. Oh my God, he's fallen for the Eiffel Tower thing, hasn't he, or something? Let me have 1 second. Please tell me he has, because Wolfie's just ruined that.
Horn Hat. This is proof from
Oh, okay, maybe not. Let's have a look.
the Corona hoax. Indirectly from the Corona hoax, that the Earth is flat. And the lowered levels of pollution have cleared up the skies, and people can see mountain ranges from impossibly distant locations.
You gonna back any of that up?
If NASA ball Earth were true. A mountain.
So you're gonna provide any information, any distances, any information whatsoever? Probably not.
Is really, really far away from you. You live on a flat birds. It's not hidden behind. Wow. They're not angling backwards. It's not hidden.
They don't need to angle backwards, you moron. And even if they were, they only angle back by a few degrees.
Behind any curve.
So are you going to provide any sort of... I guess not.
I can tell it's flat.
Oh, you can you? Like the fact that I went straight to that point. You can you? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's one of those God's gift of discernment is why you think that all bloody great apes are fake. Good grief. Alright, that's it. That's me done. I've been working my butt off at the minute, so I'm just a bit tired. Working at Morrison's, trying to make sure food shelves are nice and full. But, you know, there are people who work harder. Let's just give all a bit of thought. You know, give all a bit of thought to the NHS staff and medical staff all around the world that are working their absolute butts off to try and keep people alive at this present minute, and also to the virologists and people that are working round the clock to try and get a vaccine going. You know, you can pray, or if you're not religious or that sort of thing, give just a thought, just any sort of, make it known through social media or whatever. You know, for example, there's signs in windows and things of you know, children's drawings saying thank you NHS. Just, you know, just little things to let them know that you are thinking about them, and you know that they're doing a bang up job and they're trying their hardest to get so that all of us can get through this. Okay? Hope everyone has a lovely evening or morning, depending on where you are, and keep safe. I'll see you again. Bye bye.